Hi all, welcome to my channel Social Science for Grade 10. Today I am going to discuss Resources and Development Part 2. In the last video, we have completed till Agenda 21 and in this video we are starting with resource planning and we will be completing in this part is resource planning in India, conservation of resources, and land utilization. So we saw the index. Now we will move to the concept. Resource planning. As we all know, planning is widely accepted strategy for what? Judicious use of resource. And resource planning is very essential for a country like India because India's enormous diversity in the availability of resources. And a very important thing that there are regions which are rich in certain resource and lacks in some other resource. For example, Arunachal Pradesh has more water but lacks in infrastructure. Rajasthan has more solar and wind energy but lacks in water resource. Ladakh is rich in cultural heritage but lacks in water, infrastructure and some vital minerals. So this calls for resource planning. So these type of reasons calls for what? Resource planning. Now, what now? How resource planning is done in India? Let's see. So, resource planning is a complex process which involves three steps: identification and inventory of resource across the regions of country. In the first process, it involves surveying, mapping, and qualitative and quantitative estimation and measurement of the resources. Second is evolving a planning structure with appropriate technology, skill, and institutional setup for implementing what? Resource development plans. And at the last, they will match their resource development plans with their overall national development plans. So India made a huge effort for achieving the goals of resource planning right from the first 5-year plan. So when was the first 5-year plan launched? Means it was launched after independence. So in India, development is general and resource development in particular does not only involve the availability of resources but also the technology, quality of human resources and the historical experiences of the people. So resource development does not only involve in what? Availability of resources. It also includes technology, quality of human resources and historical experience of the people. Now, conservation of resources. We all know that resources are vital for any development. But irrational consumption and overutilization of resources may lead to socio-economic and environmental problems. So, irrational consumption and overutilization lead to socio-economic and environmental problems. So, to overcome these problems, resource conservation is very essential. This had been the main concern of the leaders and thinkers in the past. For example, so Gandhi said a sentence that was very apt. There is enough for everybody's need and not for anybody's greed. So, for example, for brushing your teeth, you need a tumbler of water. So there is resource for everybody's need. But if you for brushing your teeth, if you're asking a tank of water, there is no that type of resources. So there is enough for everybody's need but not for anybody's greed. He placed the greedy and selfish individuals and exploitative nature of modern technology as the root cause for resource depletion at the global level. So what are the root causes for resource depletion? Greediness and selfishness. He was against the mass production and wanted to replace it with the production by the masses. Okay. Now land resources. We live on land. We perform our economic activities on land and we use it in different ways. Thus land is a natural resource of utmost importance. Yes, without land how we can live? So we live on land and we perform agriculture on land. So land is what? A very important resource. So it supports natural vegetation, wildlife, human life, economic activities, transport and communication system. So see here, it is in India. So in India, 27% of land is plateaus and 43% is plains and 30% is mountains. You can see the pie chart. So how is land utilized? First, forests and land not available for cultivation, barren and wasteland. So there are land where agriculture cannot be done. So that is a wasteland. So first is land not available for cultivation because of barren and wasteland. Land put to non-agriculture uses like buildings, roads, factories, and other uncultivated land like permanent pastures and grazing land. Land under miscellaneous tree crop groves. Culturable wasteland. So what is culturable wasteland? The land which is left uncultivated for more than 5 years. Okay. Now fallow lands. There are two types of fallow lands: current fallow and other than current fallow. So current fallow, they are left without cultivation for 1 or less than 1 year. But other than current fallow means they are left uncultivated for 1 to 5 years. Net zone area, what are they? Area sown more than once in a year plus net zone area is known as what? Gross cropped area. So thank you all. If you have doubt, please post in the comment section. I will reply to you all. And if you want to suggest anything new, please post in the comment section. And like, share and subscribe to Social Science for Grade 10. And I will be meeting you the part 3 of the resources and development. Thank you all. Bye bye.